Late night streamer on my end. Been sleeping all day. Figure I'll make up for it tomorrow. Tomorrow night, that is. Oh, I'm hoping no crashes. By crashes, I mean freezes. Been out wandering around just collecting parts and stuff. Talked to a few people, nothing too important.
So much noise. The vampire kilns in utter silence.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reid, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Really? Throgmorton.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Oh boy.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Call in sanitation. Hazmat.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Oh.
I appreciate it.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Let's get the show on the road, shall we? I think I found a way in.
So much noise. A vampire kills.
Your kind's not welcome here, sir.
'Cause you know me so well, lady.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, excuse me,
You
Karen.
speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Fuck you!
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
Oh no, you didn't.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
I'm gonna agree to
You're right,
disagree.
Miss Paxton.
Whatever.
My clothes and my manners do speak for me. And I may not belong here, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
You tell me, Dr. Reid. You tell me.
Alright, I had enough of you, woman. Bye-bye!
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Yeah, goodbye, Miss Paxton. Goodbye, Karen. I've seen worse Karens in this game. Who is this guy?
Yeah, people are still working at this time, while you're lot slurping soup before bed.
Sean Hampton, there you are. Gotta convince Xiao Shun to go back to the Whitechapel. Been looking for you, dude. Wait, what? Do they hide? No, they hide in the highest clubs and fancy houses of the West End. Alright. Where's the letter I just picked up? Holy crap. I'm gonna read some of these off stream. Here we go. Forgive me, God, for what I'm about to confess. Sometimes I wish I had never saved Dyson Delaney from drowning when he fell in the canal. There, I said it. Please forgive me, Lord, for I'm just a sinner. Dyson may be the most frustrating case I have ever had to deal with since I opened my night shelter in the East End. For years I have tried to understand why this man regularly makes me so irritated, and I think I recently found why. Dyson has stopped fighting for good and forever. I've met so many heavy drinkers in my life, men, women, rich and poor, young and old. I've witnessed their fight with their demons, their past, their guilt, and their failures. Sometimes they can put a name on this inner evil of theirs. Sometimes they have never been able to identify the real cause of their despair. But in most cases, for these men and women, to drink is a way to keep fighting. Of course, it is a useless and destructive form of a struggle. But at least the self-destruction means that something makes them suffer, and they still fight against this pain they feel so deep inside. Even a severe alcoholic like William Bishop keeps struggling with his addiction and asking for a salvation, for the light of Christ, and as long as they wish to see this light, there is a place for hope. Dyson Delaney has no hope at all left. He does not drink to smother his pain. No, I'm now convinced he consciously drinks for the sadistic joy of smothering all hope. I really don't know what is a worse sin, to deliberately cast away hope from your own heart, or complacently bask in self-destruction. What can I steal? Hey, move. Thank you. I'll get to you in a minute. Let me just loot everything in this place, because I want your shit. Alright. If I worked for you, this would be embezzlement.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me, to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost. Separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment. We'll have a talk when you've returned from the sewers, Dr. Reid.
Alright, well, that guy's nuts. He is what I call a failed vampire, Mr. Sean Hampton. But at least he's trying to help people. And I'm stealing from him. The bomb just exploded after dawn in front of the Dawson & Dawson Munitions Factory, the largest employer in the district. The detonation smashed the window of all the factories in the north. Southwark. It's a miracle only 2 people died in the attack, confirmed Chief Superintendent Alexander Brighton.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Give me it. There are some people I met during my wanderings. They're scumbags. And in this game, they'd be better off gone. But they would give me an alternate ending. I've already turned into something of a scumbag, and well, person who took out in the beginning was an AWOD. Probably deserved it. Alright, let's go. Oh. Right. Gosh. Some of our scouts recently spotted the presence of a certain Ichabod Throgmorton near the East End docks. You'll probably see him patrolling the place at night, claiming that he's a specialist of vampire extermination. The man is a fraud, not even a real con man, for he does not charge anybody for the work. But he clearly has no clue what he's talking about. If he ever approaches you for some joined hunt or collaboration, refuse and let him go. In a leech fight, the man is nothing more than bait. Oh. They just don't like competition. Come on, we're all friends here. We don't need to compete. Except me, I'm a vampire. Doing playing as a vampire.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Better go home, sir.
Sneaky bastards!
Let's pin it down!
No lie, I'm way better at this off stream than I am when I'm streaming. Believe what you want.
No good place for a stroll.
Not not a safe place right now, sir.
He's mine! One of them!
Give that leech boss!
We'll crush this beast! Watch out! It's far.
No, I will not go after the... Alright. Getting further away from... I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. I know what I'm doing, it's just... Self-consciously, I'm like... ADDing off the deep end.
Giselle's stolen money. Everyone has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Alright. I shall be right back if I'm gonna be up all night. I need something to drink. I've been asleep all day, like a vampire. Had some good dreams. I still remember some of the details, not all of it faded. Alright, I'll be right back. What did I miss? Nothing. Hope we didn't have no dialogue once I entered. Alright, hold on. Good old kombucha. Can't say the company name. Alright, I believe I found the entrance. Still need to help the widow in distress before the night's end. This key
locked, all right.
Ah. Such a dank and dreary place.
That doesn't work.
After this game, I have a real treat, even though it's been done ad nauseum on this
There must be a way to control the water
streaming form.
I need to find the wheel.
The wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. This looks like a wheel. Great! I'm like some vampire Lara Croft. Tomb raiding in the sewers of London. London. Where's the wheel?
That doesn't work.
This looks like a wheel. Can't interact with it. Oh boy. Okay. Here's a wheel.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That gate should shut properly now.
Did that do it? Now what? Explore the sewers. Oh, bother. Here's another wheel. What? Nothing. Zip. Oh boy. That'll be some kind of weird combination. Haha! That is creepy. Well, tell me what to do, sign. You better beware me. I'm the Lord of the Night. Jeez.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
It's locked, all right. Oh no, you better. Okay, good. Holy crap! Oh hell no!
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity. You have to learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
Have a little vampire rage.
Purple branch of the hand that crushes all. Once you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name. Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? How are you? Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary of needles. And thou shalt be a fair skull to adorn my mantle.
Holy crap. Whew. Oh, that got my heart rate going. That was a good fight. Got anything for me, buddy? Nothing? Oh, there we go. I'm all out. I didn't think I'd be taking him on so soon.
At least one skull escaped Virgil's wrath.
Why do you care about the skulls? They're AWADs. What is that? Just a board. Let's see what's over here first. Okay, good. Hope the probability in this section of me freezing is low.
How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Oh, must be where I could jump to. What? Shotgun shells, always useful. Oh, I'm up at 4,000 XP. 4.5.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
What the hell? Who's Bridget? Do I know any Bridget yet? Sabrina. Oh, I'm not gonna look through everybody.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
You, woman. Really? I'm just welcome here?
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reid. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves, if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skal.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
Sheesh.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire Society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So for those just joining, an Ekon is not quite a vampire, but they have vampiric powers, and he's trying to find his vampire master, who made him.
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant.
You know, or kill your kind up on the streets, right?
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Maybe stop attacking me in the streets? Alright, 17 meter. There she is.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
Jeez.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Your room. The blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
It's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Hey, look at that arm. Holy crap.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reid. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest. Let me rest now.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
I don't know, some of these dialogues, it seems like that's what all this game is. But it's really important to progress the plot.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
A progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the sewer skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Sometimes the right conversation with the right person will reveal hints about someone else. And that's very important. Whether to know if someone's a scumbag and you want to embrace them or not. Or you can completely play this game as a pacifist. Which would make it very hard, but it's been done.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else, and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Sir, you have no idea what could happen to you if you stay here. Why don't you go home?
For fuck's sake. Do I have to punch you in the face to make you disappear?
Oh.
Leave me be.
It's my duty to insist. Death lurks everywhere. I must ask you to go back home.
I'm safe here, don't you get it? I'm better off risking the flu than catching a bullet. Am I clear enough?
I see. Well, since you are obviously hiding from a threat, don't you have a safer place to go?
Do you think I'm stupid? The Night Asylum, the Turquoise Turtle, even Miss Gillingham's attic. I tried them all. No, this is my only chance.
Oh, this guy. Do you want me to punch you in your face? I'd like to see you try.
I cannot enter.
I never know if you have a key or not.
You're spared at enticing. So sweet of blood. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long Keep your distance, Echo. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
I bet old Bridget used to be hot.
This is despicable.
Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, is this like an... Okay, I got an underground hideout. Awesome. Underground hideout. We will not... I need to go... Crap. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I should have done that first. I think she went home. Find out why he's hiding in the sewers. $176. I can't do both. I'm gonna try both. Oh heck, I got enough. Oh, I can't do both. Crap. Oh crap! I'm messing up so bad. I thought because the quest marker was closer that I should just do that first and I could go back. Way too late. Crap. So lost in this maze. Dude. I need to go back to cemetery in Whitechapel. Wherever that is. No, I think it's over here. I don't know. I'm just gonna put one at this intersection. Oh, and I need to go back down here. I'm just gonna go back the way I frickin' came. I can't. Dude, what the hell?
You're spared enticing. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Sir, you have no idea what could happen.
For fuck.
It's my...
sake.
I see. It's locked, all right.
Oh, I thought it froze on me for a second. Sound cut out. Alright, here we go.
Welcome back, Dr. Reid. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reid, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the scars, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reid. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Scals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found, and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
I'm just gonna become a vampire vigilante. This guy does no harm. Oh no. Yeah! What? Oh my gosh.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's.
What the
A birthday
fuck?
gift from father. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there. Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reid, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Have you heard of the Guard of
Of course.
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
You have courage, Mr. Throgmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. You'll see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own two hands.
You've never...
No, I...
You have...
Thank you.
Goodbye.
You again?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money, too?
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well... Thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
Did you see what just...
No, I didn't.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Well, I'll... Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman's scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran.
How you doing, Coconut Shrimp? Thank you for stopping by. I'm alright. Enjoying the new year. Slept all day like a vampire. I think this game can get a little boring at times with all the dialogue. How's your New Year's been?
But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
I can mesmerize them. Check their health as a doctor. No stream today? I don't know. I think it's too early to tell for my New Year's. Thinking about getting a part-time job somewhere. Yeah. It has its issues, mainly freezing when you're going in between districts. It likes to freeze up. If you're doing remote play, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just streaming right from the PlayStation. I find when I do remote play, it's too laggy.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
Missed out on a little quest. It's a good rule. I don't wonder what it'd be like if the freezing occurs on PC or the Xbox. I'm on the PS4.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Alright.
What can you tell me about?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reid.
Is that a threat? Uh-oh.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
I'm actually looking for a new one. I got 2 in my basket on Amazon. I'm just trying to decide which one I want. This will free up the nose so I can breathe better.
Which local
Thank you.
must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Alright, that's enough for her. Yeah. And I got a hole on this side, right? Okay. I had a deer run into me one time. Just ran off like it was nothing. I'm always reminded of that joke by Louis C.K. How he hates deer. He goes on this rant. Good, I hope you die and your children starve or something. A little clip of it on YouTube. Back before he used to be, I don't know, one of the greats. I think Bill Burr took his place. This place is dank and dreary. I'm gonna get out of here. Louis C.K., yeah, he, don't really want to talk about much on Twitch, but he had some issues come up in his personal life, and that greatly affected his career. We won't really see much of him. He's trying to make a comeback, but he's not as good as he once was. Surprising, I really liked his old stuff. I like Bill Burr because he's angsty and he likes to go off on rants. Oh, gosh. Did it get off, bro, and run off away like it was nothing? That's... Oh, man. My brother-in-law had a... ex-brother-in-law had a cow go through his windshield in Texas. That was hilarious. Probably not hilarious for him. Alright. Can't be doing that here. Alright, how do I get to this dude? Deer are like overgrown rats with hooves. At least in my neighborhood. Little city across the lake. Yeah. Didn't even get to have hamburger that night. Can't find this kid. Alright. Yeah. There's a couple scumbags up in, what is it? Whitechapel. They're like gang members. Real scumbag. Scumbag landlord. I'd like to turn. Well, not turn, but you can drain their blood and kill them off. I've actually stayed away from beef for quite a while now. Trying to. Mostly poultry eater. If I could be a vegan, I would, but it's just so hard. I respect the vegan cause, though. What is going on here? Alright. Steal some stuff. Yeah. I had a friend like that once. I think one day he just had enough. He's like, hey, I just broke my veganism. I'm like, what? It's the way to go. That's my logic, too. Like, yeah. Probably live longer, too. Alright. Where is this place? Oh, man. Alright. Wanna head south. make it across the bridge. Ooh, some people to mess up. Yeah, I like it. But it can cause freezing if you're in between the districts. They stopped updating this years ago. Oh. Were you here for the big boss fight? I took on this big giant of a dude. Big old muscular John Cena type guy. Cena. I don't know who to compare him to. And then there's these priests that use their religious powers against them. Those guys are a hassle. Oh. Okay, good. Not a freeze. Can't believe he's getting his own TV series as Peacemaker. Keep seeing those ads all the time. Oh, what's this place? Yeah. Probably,
I have this thirst for blood.
I don't know if it takes place after the last Suicide Squad movie or before, if it's a prequel. Or even if it's its own thing. That'd be cool. Alright, I'm getting somewhere. West. Yes, towards the bridge. Oh boy. Huh. I'll have to check it out if it did alright. I saw the 5-hour Snyder cut of Justice League, but I found that kind of boring. I think I fell asleep a couple times. It's like, holy crap. Alright, finally.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
There we go. And no bad guys around to feast on. If his green health bar gets too low, I can always use my own blood to bring that back up. I also got 2 syringes left and 1 stamina syringe. Couple shotgun shells. This takes place during the Spanish flu epidemic, so there's a lot of parallels of now and then.
Step away, sir. Steady, boys. We've got one of them.
Tag, you're it. Excuse me. Oh, that was unnecessary. Oh, it's locked.
It's locked.
I'll take that.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Die, vermin! Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this vermin.
Yeah. I like the shadow mist.
Look at it!
Oh boy. Oh boy, a shotgun ain't gonna do nothing from this distance.
Die!
I'm already dead. That was yummy.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
This is where we started out in the beginning. He woke up in this mass grave, was confused, started being chased. Hello, boys. About your last message concerning your mission to loot corpses in Southwark. I'll only say it once, deal with it, and be glad I don't report your protest to Edwina. She might go there herself to cut your balls off. A little bird also told me you made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier. So now I'm just a loony scared by his own shadow. Or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman about ghost stories. Good. I like it when my boys are happy. Be assured that nutcase will come to piss on your bloody carcass after the fucking monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard they will be foggy and rainy. Booth D. Mary is his sister.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
She embraced him and she's like, hey, where you been? And he couldn't control himself and started feasting on her and killed her. Then last night he attended her funeral. from the shadows because he didn't want his parents to see him. And now he found his mother's brooch. Alright. So now I can remove this marker. Sage? What's sage? Like smudging? Is this a hideout? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Poor guy didn't mean it. I had no control over it. It was one of those cutscenes, and I couldn't really do nothing but sit back and watch. I think this is where he was chased into at the beginning. Nope, can't see my reflection. Funny, because in Skyrim, I'm a Khajiit, that's a werewolf. I find that kind of funny. I can't shimmy up there. Oh boy, how do I get out of here?
It's locked.
I'm gonna head down the stairs and out the front door. Yeah! I have. I was a little rusty at it. I don't have the anniversary pack yet. I think maybe this summer I'll try to get back into it. Gotta like uh-oh. There we go. Dog catcher! Hey, you! Yeah, I let mine stay up for a little bit. Let off one sparkler that we had left, but the stick was broken. I ended up taking a twisty tie, putting it around a colored pencil. Sparkler fell off halfway through. Fireworks are going off like crazy last night.
I believe I'm doing this.
How's the dogs treating you? They're behaving themselves today? Going through the trash.
The Sewer dogs' fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Doctor.
Ah.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Jeez.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reid. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
Former bad owners, I take it? Put through the ringer? That's not good.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
I heard it takes a little bit of time when you're dealing with that kind of stuff. I've got a little bit of childhood PTSD.
Can I see?
As long as you have money.
Yep.
It's the dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
I had a chocolate lab like that once. She had to go through some major training.
What are you?
I don't want to deal with you. It's messed up. I hear a baby crying. Yeah, I've seen some of those shows where people work with dogs, and it takes quite a bit. And then they adopt them out. I'm like, whoa, why would you adopt them out? And then they got to get used to their new owners. They're just better off with you. Oh, I hope not. Kind of dog is she? Yeah, you said she, right? Yeah. Ah, come on, let me over there. Yeah. Caesar Milan. Yeah, I used to watch him back when he first started out. Well, started first being aired on TV. Cool. That's pretty cool. Oh boy, how do I get up there? Ha. See. Only famous person I saw, but I didn't really meet, was Paul Rudd. He looked like he wanted to be left alone, so I just left him alone. Saw him at a bar, and he was just sitting there chilling. Now I was fangirling like a little bitch, so I just left him alone. Yeah. Yeah, don't want to go down there. Yeah, they really don't like to be bothered. I was a young idiot back then. Julie Andrews. That's cool. I don't really know too much about her. Name sounds familiar though. Okay, please tell me I can get up there now. Yes!
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Right, yeah. And you wonder why they wear sweaters and sunglasses and hats. Just want to be left alone. Jeez. Freaking carnage in here. Speaking of carnage, I have yet to see that movie. Ah. Wait, 1918. Nah. Missed something, I think.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
You're stealing from the crime scene? Nelly? That's pretty cool. Huh. Never got into those. The Witcher games. I should, but I just don't want to. It's just too much more time that I gotta spend. What am I missing? Follow the blood trail. Alright. Out the window, maybe? Alright, there it is.
Where does this blood trail lead?
Yeah, that's definitely one reason why I don't want to get into it. Got a list of games I want to do after this. king and country needs you. Oh, I hope I get to unlock those gates.
See that fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Tag, you're it. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, it just hit me with... Oh, come on. I'm not sure. There's... Oh. Not sure how many chapters there are. I'm in chapter 3. Oh boy. Trying to stay away from spoilers, so I don't know how many chapters there's going to be. I have been known to spoil myself. Here's one of those preacher guys. They're immune to this. So if I can just sneak up on this guy. Whoa! The power of what? Whoa! Ah, come on.
We have to stop it! He's too fucking fast!
Ah, alright. Weren't there a DLC for The Witcher 3? Make it even longer. I actually tried Bloodborne before this and rage quit towards the beginning because I just couldn't handle it. Returned it and just bought this on PlayStation. What the?
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
This is definitely getting me back into the vampire genre. I wouldn't mind trying the, what is it? Oh man, what is that game?
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire.
Shoot, I can't think of it right now.
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Look at you, rescuing cats. Leave the watch. I'm gonna take it.
I see you.
What the heck? Infamous.
Right, it's a sick game.
One of those
No
games
choice
has a
in the matter.
DLC where you can be a
Might as well
vampire.
win it.
But I think I'd have to get the base game in order to get the DLC. Yeah, well, duh. Alright, lady, let me play cat and mouse. I'm gonna back up there, right? Good. Alright. May as well take some stuff. Oh boy. I'm probably gonna get a cat once my younger son gets older.
I won't let you escape.
Sugar water.
You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Try not to freeze. Alright, where are you, woman? Thought it was that woman from the sewers. I need the right kind of cat. One that's not an asshole. That's probably an asshole thing to say, but every cat's different, temperamental, and I just like the right one. That'll happen in due time, I'm sure. I also want a certain kind of breed.
This is despicable.
I really want a Mao, an Egyptian Mao. Those are expensive though. I'd be happy with a Siamese or a Persian cat though. She got away. Alright. You know what, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna make some more drugs. That's good. Yeah. Alright, let's embezzle from the workplace.
It's locked.
Aw. They finally caught on to me stealing. Oh, jeez. Hope that wasn't done by a person. Oh, an asshole savage cat. Oh, that guy's way over there. Uh-oh. American bully. Alright, getting close. Give it a second to load.
They've all been butchered.
Makes my job easier. Oh boy. I should have bought some more shells.
I can still sense a presence.
Eesh. Some kind of kitty you got there. Savage. Is this the same one you call Savage? Yeah.
I have this thirst for blood.
Alright, I want to see if this woman is still over here. I don't see her quest popping up. Oh, she went home. Dang it. XP I could have used. It's got to be a nice wake-up call. I did have 2 chinchillas at once upon a time. Aveline and Evan. Evan was a tannish colored chinchilla. Male. Yeah. Who is this?
Matthew, the world has gone completely mad.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Alright, this is the woman I've been looking for. Apparently I failed her mission. Yeah, they were. I loved them. But I ended up moving with my brother. We did not get along, and he kicked me out one day. So I had to give him up to some pet store or something. Yeah. Toward the end there, she started getting cataracts in one of her eyes.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shu.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death.
It was always fun watching him take dust baths and roll around. Or just let him out when you get home. One day I was at work and I must have forgotten to shut the cage properly. Before I even opened up my bedroom door, I hear all this scurrying around and shit. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to close the door, didn't I? Open up my bedroom door, yep, there she was, running around. I'm lucky she didn't chew through any of my TV cords or whatnot. She ran back into her cage when she saw me, that's the funny thing. She's like, oh boy, master's home.
But for me, it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
I've seen those before. I kind of want one myself. I mean, if it's the only way to keep them alive. Chinchillas are almost extinct in the wild, too.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We
South America? Like around Argentina, I think. Back in the day, they took like 140 of them to make one fur coat. So they were hunted extensively for the queen. Back when the Spanish colonizers brought them back. They saw the natives wearing the coats, so they wanted it. Yeah, I think somewhere around Argentina, Bolivia, or something like that. Yeah, it takes a lot of those little guys to make one fur coat. Hey, thanks for stopping by, dog catcher.
Laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
You should not be by yourself. Grief can be a terrible trial, and it's even worse when you're alone.
Take care, man.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reid.
No.
I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Bronchitis. Think I got a cure for that.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reid. Not at all.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
From what I have heard, she was a brave woman. I wish I had met her before that tragedy occurred.
I gave her some medicine. It was my only one though, so I'm gonna have to make more. I ended up killing a nurse, the Nurse Crane. She was running some illegal operation. She was being a scumbag, so I ended her. Kinda regret it, kinda don't. She gave me a lot of XP though.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease.
A
disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reid. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
And there's a landlord that takes advantage of women if they can't pay their rent, so I might end him. He's a scumbag.
You're right. I believe silence has a curative effect for the pain we feel. I suppose it provides space for reflection.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reid.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reid.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
It's a nice jade necklace. Awesome. I didn't fail the quest. Okay, good.
Goodbye for now.
Sure we'll meet again.
Matthew. The world has gone completely mad.
He might have a hint or two that I might need. But he's definitely on my list. He's actually around here somewhere. Burying the past.
God help! Please help me!
I like jade and emerald.
In the name
Let's see.
of Christ! You!
I've got a whole bunch of quartz up here though.
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
What do I got?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really
What?
you?
Oh, it's me, all right.
Oh.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reid.
Mary.
That's his sister that he killed in the beginning.
Say hello to your son.
Oh.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
This is a nice
What
twist.
do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course.
Oh, crap.
You can speak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I bet you can kick my ass easily.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France.
She's the perfect vampire type.
Carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reid? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reid, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait.
What the heck?
Made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason,
Oh,
Jonathan.
boy.
But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
We came to your funeral.
Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
She's got it mesmerized.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Happens for our pleasure.
Yeah.
I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother.
Oh,
this is
boy.
the reason I must kill you.
What?
Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss.
Oh, come
Not
on.
even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Oh, no, hell no. Let's not do this.
Don't!
Time to die.
Crap.
Mother. And this time for good.
Oh, crap! Oh, I knew it was gonna come to this. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Shotgun should do the trick. What the fuck?
Abomination.
You're one to talk. crap.
Yes, Jonathan, kill him.
Crap.
Revel in your true nature. Rest in peace, monster.
What?
I'll do to you what you did to Dorothy Crane.
That is creepy every time she pukes. Alright, so stay away from her when she does that thing. Alright. Yeah. I was hoping not to fight her right away. I was hoping she'd maybe piss off and we'd meet another day, but I didn't expect it to go this way that fast. Look, she one hit killed me.
Kill him. Revel in your true nature. You come to me, Jonathan. Kiss me again, sweet brother. Assassin! I'll do to you what you did to Dorothy Crane.
Hilarious. She's still puking as I die. She blames me for killing her, or turning her into that. Oh boy. I wonder if I can go back to my hideout, level up real quick, and come back. Crude and rude. Alright. Nearest hideout is there. hopefully that... yeah, hopefully that will make me more level the playing field. Especially advance my vampiric powers. I'll take that, and that, and that. Oh, I thought I froze there for a sec. I'd be getting close. One way out, no way in. Oh. Oh, crap, that scared me.
He's dead! Get a taste of this!
Yeah, I'm at the hospital. May as well go there. What? Alright, don't have the recipe to cure your migraine. Cold.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. Do you need
Afraid up.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Goodbye, Mr.
Alright. Oh, yeah. All around strikes them with ferocious blows. Yeah. Simple skill tree. Another one in other games can get very daunting. Body, increase your health. Heck yeah, I want to increase my health. Stamina. Gotta increase my stamina. Alright, my bite. Inscribe. Level 20 now. Oh. Cold. Holy cow. It's a lot.
Good evening, Walter.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to...
Wise choice.
All right. I think so. I had to level up and sleep one night. Alright, said that district is going to... Alright. Unknown event. Alright. Guess his boss wants to talk to him.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Good news. Good news indeed.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I'd never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a Skal. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Well, why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of Skals.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
It's an interesting way to put it.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one. A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skals of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
Yeah, Lady Ashbury is mine.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
Lady Ashbury is another vampire that works at the hospital. In fact, I want to see if she's got any information. There she is.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury.
Working on it.
Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital, caused by Skals.
Really? What do you mean?
Oh boy. I hope there's a romance option.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics.
I don't think. I don't know yet.
City streets.
Be nice if there was. If she doesn't have some hidden agenda up her sleeve.
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
She's centuries old and she's kind of like a mentor type figure to Dr. Reid.
I discovered the most intriguing Skal. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget. And a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
Really? You're centuries old.
Skals of London have gone into hiding.
Yeah.
Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skals are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors. A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
According to old Bridget, Skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Goodbye for now, my lady.
Another night of the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Alright, sister, here I come. Alright, I think it was up here. You wanna move, fella?
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
This is despicable.
No, 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 no! Come on! Oh! The infamous freeze! Yep. At least I got some good footage out of this. Oh boy. Dang it. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to end it here and restart, so I'll be right back. Yeah. If I had this on remote play, I could just continue. But I lag really bad on remote play. Yeah, I tried not dashing into it. Alright, I'll be right back. I do, but some of them I keep most of my stuff private so I can watch it later. I've got very few stuff that I make public. Alright. Be right back. Oh, okay.